Growing Colorado, change is inevitable, but with all the new, it's still important to keep some of the old.
Of course. And earlier this month, we told you about something happening in Louisville. And when land went up for sale, possible new development. Well, one man made it his mission to save a big piece of the past, an old caboose.
Yes, so here's Denver 7's Jason Granauer and photojournalist James Doherty with what happened next.
Crane's here!
Backing in.
I'm really excited.
Hooking up.
This weighs 44,800 pounds.
Making sure the connections are strong.
I think it's pretty neat.
But to understand why this is so important
You got Sawzall there.
to so many people,
There we go.
let's backtrack a little.
The train has run through Louisville ever since Louisville was Louisville.
A big part of this small town's history.
Louisville is built on trains, mining, and agriculture.
A connection that Travis Ramos
It's just beautiful.
seemingly stumbled into.
Came upon the train cars about a month ago and saw the notice of demolition. I just thought, well, certainly they're not going to demolish these train cars.
3 cars that had been part of well-known restaurants since the 1970s.
There are at least 4 different restaurants in here.
So come on down to the old train cars and experience Louisville's best-kept secret.
Last used 20 years ago. The land up for sale, the trains set for demolition.
I called the property owners and asked if there's any way that we could have a chance to save them. They basically said, if you can do it before the wrecking crew shows up, go for it.
A tight deadline that would be tough even for a professional restorer.
I work as the director of marketing for a software company in Boulder.
Or not.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I've bought, sold, fixed, flipped, restored over 200 cars. Yeah.
But nothing like this. So why not
All right.
at least try?
This is one of those moments where I'm like, could we be doing anything more ridiculous right now? It was built in 1915. It was originally built as a boxcar. Around 1940, this was converted into a caboose.
And he wanted to make sure it wasn't converted into scrap, spending hours just digging it out,
I have no idea, a lot of time.
cutting it from the tracks, salvaging the unsavable boxcars,
Love this old wood, love the look and the feel of it.
while getting understandably questionable looks.
It's the look of like, you guys are insane. All right.
Because the only way to save the 100-year-old caboose
We're hoping that once the crane hooks up to the caboose, the body just lifts right off of the wheels.
would be to literally pick it up.
I want to preserve the history that I can because I have experienced a loss of that history.
His own family's history.
My mom's family, half her family died in a car accident in the early 1980s. Made me have this keen interest in not wanting to lose our past and our history. There you go, all right.
And Travis knew he couldn't save this piece of the past alone.
We've had so many people come out and volunteer with us and just actually make this project happen.
You could call them scrappy.
I got that.
Some dedicated amateurs.
Yeah, we bought a cutting torch on Craigslist. YouTube how to use it. Cheese!
The rest of the help came in the fundraising department.
Save the caboose. Within about 12 days, we had raised over $20,000.
A community that cared so much about this old train that in just a few weeks, it was ready.
This is amazing. I cannot believe this. I'm elated.
This is great.
Seemingly half the town came out.
I'm really happy that they're saving the train.
It's fun to see the community kind of rally behind something like this.
Some with decades-old personal connections.
I waited tables, tended bar.
Add in some helium for effect.
We felt like we just had to do the balloons. It's just like from the movie Up.
Squirrel!
We have to count to 3, right?
Yeah!
And the Louisville caboose
Oh my God!
lifted off.
Oh my God!
And with it literally hanging in the air,
Keep coming down, keep coming down.
why not a quick family photo?
1, 2, 3. Woo! That's just a picture of the spirit of Louisville, of our small town. Get that thing fly.
Just like that,
Woo!
history was saved.
Proud of our community, proud of my boys. I just can't stop smiling.
A future to be restored at a property off-site.
And then we hope to bring the caboose back downtown at some point to be used again.
An unbelievable feat.
We were able to make it happen. And so I think the moral of this story for me and for my family is never stop dreaming those big dreams. Yes!
A community so connected to its history, it helped make a train fly.
It's something that my family will never forget, and hopefully our town will never forget.
In Louisville, I'm Jason Granauer, Denver 7.